In last video, I explained about purpose of irrigation, different sites of bacteria in root canal and effective ways to debride these sites. Apart from removing pulp tissue and microorganisms, flushing out debris generated during preparation is another purpose of irrigation. These yellow arrows shows residual debris in root canal. This is how a root canal look like in cross section after proper debridement. But the question is how much irrigation is needed to flush out all debris. We need to understand that whenever a file is inserted in canal, it generates dentinal chips or debris. So after each file, either 10 number, 15 number or any rotary file, irrigation is must. The amount may vary from 2 to 5 ml according to canal size. Another reason to irrigate with hypochlorite repeatedly is to provide active chlorine to kill bacteria and pulp tissue dissolution. Now, what should be the final rinse? In vital pulp cases, after completing BMP and before placing medicament, canal should be irrigated with sodium hypochlorite as it complements with calcium hydroxide in dissolving pulp tissue. Before obturation, final irrigation should be normal saline. In necrotic cases, irrigate with chlorhexidine before placing medicament because of its substantivity from 2 to 12 weeks. Again, before obturation, final irrigation should be normal saline. Now, I am giving you some simple clinical tips for irrigation. Irrigate with normal saline between different irrigants to avoid their interaction and precipitate formation. Use 30 gauge side vent needles for better reach in canal, especially in apical third. Never bind needles in canal, keep it in free flowing up and down motion to avoid extrusion in periapical areas. Especially in retreatment cases, always agitate the irrigant for better debridement. For this, you can use U file, attach them with ultrasonic scaler. After filling canals with irrigant, place the U file in canal. Keep in mind that the file should not touch canal wall, otherwise the vibrations will be depleted. Thank you.